would have to draw up an agreement based upon your claim to be a psychic assassin. It's quite a risk for me to take, based entirely on the word of someone who is, in all probability, insane.
Yes, it is. Flick that glass. Like you're proposing a toast. Hope you boys are paying attention.
How did you do that?
Practice, practice, practice.
Nathan O'Toole, John Christie, Michael Conley. These people all died of natural causes.
Did they now? Nathan O'Toole died of a stroke, Michael Conley of suicide, and Elaine died of a heart attack. All relatively innocuous disorders, hardly worth investigating. That's the strength of the program. It's too bad we lost the Cold War. We could be speaking Russian right now.
So you're psychic. Can you read my mind?
Sure. Right now you want to know if I could kill you. I'll make up my mind once I know you better.
You can't prove you killed these men.
That's the whole point. Soldiers who can kill without leaving evidence. Think of the possibilities.
If this kind of stuff is real, why haven't we heard anything about it?
You probably have. It's called an urban myth. Besides, you only hear about these things after they've been declassified. That usually happens about 20 years after the funding stops. How many years ago did the Soviet Union fall?
You know, I've seen interviews from back in the 80s of people claiming to have telekinetic powers, and they move ashtrays and pens. They were all hoaxes. I hate to be the idiot doing the interview in those cases.
Imagine the nicknames.
That's all I've done since you walked in here. Look, we're going ahead with this interview with the assumption that you're telling me the truth. But if I even sense for a second that you're lying to me, I'll bury you.
I'd like to take this moment to remind you that I turned myself in. You didn't catch me, and I didn't place myself in FBI custody to do parlor tricks for you. If we've settled the matter of my sanity, you can have your lawyers draw up the agreement, and then we can get to the fun stuff.
Okay. What do you want?
I want my handler put away for good.
What are you offering?
You make it sound like you're doing me a favor. Tell me how the arrest of a former member of Russian intelligence would look on your record. The answer? Not as good as the capture of his American confederate. It's enough to make your mouth water, isn't it?
We need evidence.
Again with the proof. How about a clue?
Where is it?
My other effects? Just get them.
Bring them in. Where is your handler right now?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need your help. That's your part of the bargain. I need you to find him.
You have no way to get in contact with him?
3 days ago, he disappeared. I haven't been able to find or contact him since then. I need to get to him quickly, and I don't have the manpower or the resources.
What's the hurry?
I told you. I'm behind schedule.
What's his name?
Allison Baker.
Is this her?
Yes. She's even more stunning in person.
Baker. Why does that sound so familiar?
Because she's Senator Margaret Baker's oldest daughter.
Senator Baker, who's
investigating a leak in the agency, yes.
And you know who the leak is.
I think we have enough plot to chew on for right now.
You apparently have no problem with killing people. What makes her so special? Aren't you supposed to burn the picture once you've memorized the face or something? Whoa. You're in love with her. Oh, man.
Something funny?
If you're for real, this is the most twisted thing I've ever heard of. This is all about a girl.
There's no such thing as a pure motive.
I don't understand. If you were sent to kill her and you're locked up in here, then what's there to worry about?
The ones he'd send after me.
There are more?
There are other agents working for him as well. All the men and women in my classes followed him to the United States. If we don't get to him soon, he'll send one of the others to kill her.
We don't need to get your other friends as well?
No, just my handler. He's the one who makes sure we get paid. We work for the money, not for fun. We're not psychopaths. Well, I'm not a psychopath anyway.
Well, I don't see them going legit. Won't they just find another handler?
It's not my concern. Look, don't get greedy. I don't know where they are, and I don't know how to find them. You'll have to ask him.
Okay, so someone hired your boss to kill Allison Baker in order to stop this investigation.
Right.
Why kill Allison? Why not just kill her mother?
Let me just find someone else to run the investigation. The killing of the firstborn is symbolic. She represents Senator Baker's legacy, her future. When Pharaoh refused to liberate the people of Israel, God sent the angel of death to kill the firstborn of Egypt.
The angel of death only killed the firstborn sons of Egypt.
Senator Baker has no sons. We do our best. So, what made me decide not to sacrifice the lamb?
You fell in love.
Oh, you're sentimental.
Why did you get so close to her? Seems to me like you could just zap her from a block away.
No, close is exactly where I need to be. We need an intimate knowledge of our targets.
Really?
Not that intimate. The technique is called emotional resonance. It's like dating. You meet, hang out, argue about pizza toppings. You start to think like the person, finish their sentences. And then when things can't get any better, you crush them, just like dating.
Are you trying to tell me you cared about every single person you've killed?
I missed them all. But it feels more like missing a friend who's gone away on a long vacation. That's the way I prefer to think about it. Yeah, I'm sick.
So why the sudden change of heart?
Please. A pledge of good faith.